Why does the world today look the other way? And this is why they hate Miles Guo. And trust me, they hate him. Miles Guo coming to the West was an inflection point. Nobody in the West talked about the Chinese Communist Party and identified the Chinese Communist Party as the problem. Nobody identified the slavery of Lao Baixing as a crime against humanity, because it's easy to be quiet, because people are making a lot of money. It was Miles Guo that came to the West. In Miles Guo's videos where he called out the hypocrisy of supposedly communist leaders who are the wealthiest families on earth. And they're the wealthiest families without creating anything. They've never created anything. They've never made anything. They've never produced anything. What have they done? They've run a gulag of 1.4 billion people, and they've stolen their wealth. And Miles Guo billionaire didn't have to do this. He was a billionaire many times over. He could have done anything he wanted in the world, lived anywhere he wanted in the world, partied. He didn't need to do any of this. None of it. And remember, if he had kept his mouth shut and played along like everybody else, he'd be one of the richest guys in the world, and he certainly wouldn't be on the 4th of June in the year of our Lord 2023 sitting in a federal prison. That's courage. What I've seen is he's changed the direction of the world because he's identified them as a transnational criminal organization, created by and empowered by the United States State Department and people like General George Marshall. And then 50 years later, with the blood not even dry on the stones in Tiananmen Square, supported again. What Miles Guo did is historic because he bifurcated the Chinese people from the Chinese Communist Party, and we know that they hated that. He said, this is not the Chinese people. There's only 92 million Chinese communists, and they're not even that effective. It's just a handful of factions and families that take the wealth because it's a totalitarian state, by the way, of which you've helped build with your capital and your technology and looking the other way.